Hi Floss Tube, this is Patty. I just wanted to show you some of my organization and some of my patterns and how I've got them organized. I'm not finished organizing my room yet, but this is just a start and I'll show you what I'm doing. So let me turn you around. So up at the top there, I have cross-stitch magazines. Some of them are older, and then as I pick them up, I file them in those magazine holders up there. And then the binders are patterns that I printed when I used to belong to Yahoo groups and stuff. And then these books are mainly picked up at thrift stores. Some are given to me by friends. And there's a few I've bought. And then there's knitting, sewing, and then more cross-stitch ones at the end there. Like Leisure Arts has its own folder, and miscellaneous books and stuff. And then there's a couple Afghans and a nap time pad that I bought. There's all different frame sizes I've picked up. Some more Leisure Arts, Cross My Heart, Calico Crossroads, Stony Creek, and then the red one holds my patterns as I finish stitching on something. I'll put it in there, and then one day I'll sit down and put them all away. And then these bins here, these boxes I got from Michael's, and this is where I have things like this one is full of little finishing frames. This one is small kits that came in the cross-stitch books, or just little ones that I picked up. So, Mill Hill, there's a few Mill Hill in there. And these are usually stacked up along on that shelf there, but I brought them down for easier going through. This one is all my Lizzie Kate. This one is all other smaller cross-stitch patterns. That is heavy. And then this one is all beads, so different beads that I use for finishing. And this one is more small frames and stuff for finishing. And the last one is a new one started with the smaller patterns. And this container here, my daughter got for me. And so this bottom one is all like my Mill Hill beads and other beads for finishing. This one is all, for the glare, all needles and stuff. And the last one is Krennic and Petite Treasure braid and stuff. And on the top, I have my beading needles and the tacky bob and stuff. And the little drawer bin behind, I have all different kinds of ribbons. And then these are just some of my bins of fabric. And then over here, I have bells for finishing. I just need to put that away because I was looking for a bell for a Christmas ornament. But in behind that is color-coded, get this out of the way, all my different buttons. I really like buttons. So there's vintage ones here, and then there's new, and I've done the best I could with color coding them. And then there's a few fancy ones that I use for finishing cutesy things. There's some wiggle eyes. And then the drawer units below, I have different stuff in them. There's quilting stuff and notepads and stuff like that. And then I do have this double-sided, this double-sided DMC, you know, where you flip it. That's where my main everyday use of DMC comes from. And then this little one holds all of those newer ones that came in, like from 1 to, I think it's 1 to 35. That's all of them. Yes, I bobbinate. And then all my extras go into these boxes here. And I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of those. And I have them marked like 150 to 335, 336 to 452, and so on. So that wall there, my husband, it's just a big blank wall. My husband's going to put a big bulletin or a pegboard up there so I can hang some extra things like my rotary cutters and scissors and stuff like that. Well, thank you very much for, hold on. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching this, and everybody take care, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye for now. Happy crafting!